Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Honey I Joined a Cult. In the previous episode, it was all about the missions and... apparently injuries. All about the missions, and we were working through to get our darkness rating up to at least 300, which is that exactly what we've got it to, and now we have the Infernal Pipe and the Death Heat Reduction. So let's go for Infernal Pipe, we'll investigate that, and that will give us... upgrades for the Infernal Room, which increases resource gains. In this episode, it's all about, I guess, more missions, more research, and getting to a point where hopefully we've got some good or average or better consumers. You can see we've pretty much got rid of most of our consumers that are poor. The rest are average or higher, with Simon being the good quality. But we also have very good quality here. So, yeah. Oh, and there's another average one there. So we know that we can get rid of some, but also heat is becoming a bit of a problem. We may start getting some rioting. So let's crack on over to missions and to our object acquisition, and I'm going to assign Chloe and Claire. Start a covert op because, well, basically these are nowhere near good enough in order to complete these. Amy's on cooldown, and a couple of others as well. I've just assigned them to the mission. Obviously they're not doing that, but we're just going to run through and see how we get there. We have some new objects. If we check out our darkness rating, we have a cluster of candles. Very nice. And a goblet as well. And yeah, that's really about it there. I'm going to place the golden goblet, and it's going to go there, and that's going to again increase the prestige. We're almost maxed out on this prestige. Our research is focused around making this better. That's interesting. Look at that, broken objects. Oh, right, I was going to say, why is that down? But it's broken objects. So we need more stuff in the entertainment room, because if we check out our consumers, we can see that a lot of them, they're saying they're extremely bored. So they're bored with a lot of the items that we have, and also hungry. That might be my fault, because I've been sending them on missions when perhaps they... perhaps they should have been doing other things. So it's probably what I've done, but we see anyway. So covert ops is working. We have a bit of an issue though, because the people I've assigned to the mission, it looks to be they're all right, but you definitely don't want Jaden on there because he's garbage at espionage. Claire is good. I think we'll be able to get this at 100% chance. This is at the object acquisition at the casino. I think we'll be able to do that. So we'll just wait until that increases. Over to our upgrades here, we're going to go for improvisation. You can see the skill cap for this average member is 8. I think it's 9, or I think it's 9 for good, and then very good is one higher than that. In terms of food, I'm going to make sure that... Oh yes, look at that. We need to max out our ingredients for cooking. I still think we've got enough to serve. Yeah, I've got 127 burgers, more than enough there. But I do want to go to these rooms and then delete that and then put in... Oh, I can't even afford the shower. Consumers are happy that Derek Erickson has some sort of mystical power. Fair enough. They're happy about it. I mean, not convinced, but there you are. Divine inspiration in progress, yes. Missions, if we check this out. Missions. I think it's yeah, I think it's actually closed off, hasn't it? Oh well, shame. It has the cooldown, which is what we've passed. Okay, I think heat reduction then. Let's assign someone that we can reduce heat. Probably... How many people do you need to assign? It says they're assigned to it, but I think that's just... It's bugged. Send Amy. It says assigned to mission. Curious. Either way, we don't have enough money to upgrade all of the sinks. Each one of those is, I think it's 3 grand. It is 3,400 generic units of currency, otherwise known as expensive. So we shall see. I'm interested to see what happens when we get these infernal pipes and some of the other things done. I want to see what it's like. And obviously increase our happiness and things. And the infernal pipe, which will go in here. Influence is good. Faith is maxed out. PR is almost maxed out. And heat isn't maxed out, which is a good thing. Let's complete that, and that will reduce our heat by 16. So there we are. Don't want to do object acquisition just yet. Want to work on the divine inspirations. Also want to spend a bit of money in putting in a sink, which is, there we go, 3,400 for that. The infernal pipe, you can see we are working on that. If we zoom in, we can see our leader here, and the head dispenser, Derek Erickson, who is working on this, and hopefully they'll go through it. We have 150 food prepared, so that's fine. We've got this person who is using the pool of revelation, and we can see that we have good quality and, oh, there's a very poor quality. That's Olivia. So sorry to say, we're going to dismiss Olivia, and I'm going to... Consumer was injured. Yeah, it'll be to do with food again. But I am going to get rid of Chloe, I think. We're going to get rid of Chloe, dismiss, and then we're going to get Archie, who is a good quality. Oh, sorry, we can't get them because they're not actually recruitable yet. But there is Paige, who we can recruit, and they are close to... yeah, they were fine. They're coming in now. And then once we've got the other one, we can get rid and that job done. Everyone's then at average or above quality, which is fine. Research is not being undertaken. Let me double check, see who we've got assigned to the job of research. Nobody. That's the problem, because I've just recently fired them. So anyone that is, well, has got good intelligence, but obviously I don't want to assign someone who is already signed to other things. On mission at error location for error duration. Oh, yeah, bug. Right, I think we're going to put probably Claire onto high priority for research, and the covert ops we're going to assign to someone else. Probably planning, Jim, because they're going to be leveling up in that anyway. So that's fine. That's all good. Infernal pipe is working. We're on 37 of 60. Research is underway. Current research, if we scroll right along, is mood break recovery. Allows the leader to remove a consumer's mood break recovery at the cost of influence, followed by mainly the thing we're going for, which is recreational room upgrades, which I'm assuming is going to be ridiculously expensive. There's the research complete there for that, so we'll turn that in. And I'm going to go for recreational room upgrade. So it says mood break recovery. You can now perform a mood break recovery. Today's beverage is chamomile tea. I read a really good book called Stop Being Such a Big Baby and Get Over It Already. Ah, yes, the old school method of therapy. It's a bit of a long title, but I think the message was pretty clear. I can share some of the teachings with anyone that's experiencing a mood break. We've only had one mood break as far as I can recall in the place, so there you are. Now this is Sunny here, and they're currently in maximum social, so that's okay. I think in terms of our skills, Sunny, what would be nice to pair up with that one? Public speaking is, social is lobby and module progress speed. Do we have one that's lobby? All modules? No. Lobby. Bluffing. We've only really got one person that's good at bluffing, so we'll do that. For this person who's working in the Infernal Heat Room, it's pretty much an open book. See, look at these. The numbers aren't in there for some reason. Even though the intelligence is 8, that's maxed out. We'll have, in the Infernal Heat Room... probably public speaking. And... public speaking. And planning. There we go. We have Archie. Quality good. Still a recruit though. And nowhere near the available level to recruit said person. Let's check our missions. We've got an object acquisition or PR campaign. They will expire shortly. We are on 380 heat. And we don't have anyone yet. Yeah, we don't have anyone yet. That Anyone that's complaining around here? We also can't run any better sermons. Consumers are feeling finally like everything's coming up cult. I mean, fair enough. So no missions. They're obviously going to be refreshed shortly. Going to check here. See specifics. Delete object. That one. Put in that insta-flow. Objects are now in here. Going to run some heat reduction. We'll assign... This one's got a PR. Christopher, 0. Apparently not good enough. Ashley, 6%. Aaron, 44%. Because it is a level 6 mission. What will it do? Minus 50 heat rating. Okay, we'll assign Aaron to that, and we're going to run a covert ops. So there we are. We do still have more than enough room for more followers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 beds spare. See some getting up early to crack on with this. I know there's been some desire to go through and change lots of the scheduling and such. It just seems to work as is, and I'd rather we just keep it like that without microing it. Yeah, I'm sure we could probably get some extra benefits from it, but since nothing's broken, maybe just leave it where it is for now. Don't fix what isn't broken, I guess is the term. In terms of other rooms, we just ain't got any new ones, so there's no point in building any other ones. We could build another infernal heat room, but I don't think it's really required. I think you normally only need another one. That says police heat reduction at police precinct is planning 30%. Oh yeah. 100% chance we get the mission. There we go. Let's get that reduced. Average quality. Average quality. Oh! His army shall rise up from the pit. We now have another one of those done. Excellent. This is an altar. Let's investigate that. Extra theme rating. Infernal pipe. Ooh. Oh, you can place loads more. Look at that. That increases the prestige of this thing. Need one more, I think. One more infernal pipe. Maybe one in every corner. One there and one there, I think. Yeah, increase the prestige. Excellent. Costs 6 prestige, but it costs £1,000. What I noticed as well, which is really interesting. Get this other pipe in. There we go. Don't think we really need to increase the prestige any further. This divine inspiration is for the altar, and in here, sermon, there is an altar required for the darkness sermon, and that will hopefully increase our darkness rating. Okay, right. Things are things are perhaps starting to look like a bit of a change. Good. This social level is increased on Aaron here. We'll just double check and see what the best thing for that is. Turn the low priority ones off. Aaron. So you are good at improvisation. And what are we low on? Empathy. That's kitchen. Maybe we've got butchery. There we are. Missions are available. Object acquisition or PR campaign. Don't particularly want to run either, quite frankly. Follower-wise, we have a poor quality Ethan here. Sorry, Ethan. Dismiss. Oh, look at that. Influential, this person, Jasmine. Hates slot machines. Hates Rubik's Cubes and reckless. Whilst on a mission resulting in arrest or injury, this character will be arrested. Ah, that's probably why we haven't seen anyone arrested or been injured, because we've been doing quite a decent job, hopefully anyway, I think, on doing the covert ops and such. So I think we want to maybe Jasmine. Yeah, recruit Jasmine. Got more skills level up here for this one. Paige Holland. Apathetic. Rejection empathy. Hates arcade machine. Fair enough. Do take your coins away. Espionage. We need someone more in espionage. And empathy is... you don't really need it for missions. There you go. So once we get the altar, it's now an altar rush. Let's get the altar. We've also got loads more things we could probably place. We've got bronze idols. We've got, if we go for darkness objects, you've got candles, which we've got 2 of. Place some more candles. There you go. There's some more candles. Oh, darn it. Didn't get to see that one because I was placing them. Not a big drama. Missions haven't cycled yet, but they will do in a moment. Let's see what we get. Heat reduction. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Someone that's good at espionage and planning. That would be Eleanor, who is already assigned this position because of bug. Start covered up, then we'll just do it that way. Probably the way forward. Food-wise, we are doing fine. 141 burgers. We also have 50 ingredients left. That is fine. We have nowhere near the right amount of money for more stuff in the toilet. Need more followers, and we need more consumers, essentially. Don't need to do anything there. Object-wise, it's just telling us we've got more darkness items, I would imagine. Maggot hoses in there. Spirit tables. Yeah, all this is standard affair, really. Don't think there's anything in here we need. No, we've got one of everything in there, that's fine. See there. That was a nice improvement that they made. They automatically go and repair stuff. We have someone who's leveled up, and they are working in the hypnotherapy room. So, all therapy rooms, retail. There we go. Good. Mission underway for heat reduction. We'll unassign that person, see if there's anyone else we can put on the job. I think whatever we run, it's gonna be it's gonna be 0%. Look at that, 0% chance. How strange. 0 across the board. Research is complete. We'll have a look at that first. So we have unlocks recreational stuff. There's a consumer cap. Let's get that going. And some more level ups here in public speaking. So we should have, if we check out over here, room specifics. Oh, we got a boombox, we got cards, and a pinball machine. All right. So boombox and cards. We'll play some cards. Solitaire by the look of it. Boombox, is it just... it's similar to the record player. The question is, does it replace the record player? Fun, sound and vision, whereas that is fun, sound and vision. It does replace it. It replaces it by the look of it. So we'll delete that. And don't buy it back. That would be silly, wouldn't it? Just buying the same thing back. So the boombox is in. We have dominoes. We don't have cards. Got cards in there. And we have no more money. So we want a pinball machine. 5 grand! 5 grand! 5 grand. That's a plumber's estimate. And you can see, because I've placed these, there's loads of people running to play the new things now. Okay, fair enough. So, missions, it says 40% chance. I'm going to run it. I'm going to run a 40% chance mission. I want to see what happens. Naturally, it's probably going to be bad things, but we'll see. More level ups here, so an increase in the stuff they're already working on. Another level up. Public speaking. They're cooking away there. got a boombox. We got board games. These are simple. They're split into simple, fun, intellectual, fun, simple. So yeah, they might replace things, but remember they do get bored. They just say, oh, I'm bored of chess, I'm bored of Rubik's Cube, I'm bored of whatever. So I think we'll just wait until we've got enough money for the pinball machine now. And, oh, altar of whatever it is. Anathematized. It's done. And now we have a Leviathan cross mission, which you can run 4 people on it. Okay, fair enough. And we now have the temple, the altar. What? 23,990. That is expensive. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that is expensive. Turn that mission in. It was a success. It was a success. Wow. Okay. I cannot believe how expensive that thing is, that altar. But we want to focus on that altar first, I think. Seems a feeling like national champion at hot dog eating. Fine. Yeah. We need to increase our influence. I guess because putting these in will have helped. There's no specific items for these. And anything we place in there is going to cost money, and I really don't want to be doing that. Heat reduction, there's a mission for 3 people on that one. If we assign consumers, that's 100% if we begin that. Let's do that. Keep reducing the heat, I think. As much as it will be interesting not to. Death heat reduction upgrade and the Leviathan cross mission. Steal the Leviathan cross. Look at that. Level 3. Oh, it's only level 3 difficulty though. So we probably can do that. I mean, realistically not now, because I've just sent a lot of people off on a mission. And they're the ones that are really good at missions. But yeah, there'll be nothing much left there. Okay. So I think the sync upgrade's been kicked by the wayside. It's unlikely that we're going to be running point on that one, to be honest. Missions. That turn-in's complete. That's good. And I'm going to assign that to the main mission. So, darkness special item. You now have access to special darkness item acquisition missions. I've received word of a number of ancient grand relics that are somewhere in the city. Possession of these objects will not only deepen our connection with those that whisper from the darkness, but they'll make for great decorations in our compound. I demand that you send our most trusted consumers to retrieve these objects for me. Interesting. Ugh. Aiden, very poor, although have a charismatic personality. I'm gonna get rid of them though. And dismiss those as well. That's going to increase our heat, but Jasmine. No, they're at home, sadly. When they turn up though, we'll try and recruit them. Because they are average quality, but also influential, which is +2 to bluffing and +4 bluffing, +4 public speaking. Recruit. Recruit them while they're standing on the road. At least they're recruited now. Good. Missions then. I mean, no time limit, but let's just see who we can assign. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start covert operation. Oh yeah. Okay, it's gonna require. It's going to require some people who are pretty good at this stuff. 100% from consumers, 0% from covert. We'll run covert and see how we get on. Let's go for jobs. Yes, we do have someone definitely assigned to covert ops. That's fine. Page, espionage. We haven't got anyone assigned to infirmary. So anyone that's not got a job, See about assigning to infirmary. There we go, Aaron. Don't need to assign the rest of it. The rest's fine. Got some more followers as well now. And obviously we're finding out more about them as well. That's Aaron, so increasing butchery. Currently working in this place as well. 100% chance. This is the Leviathan Cross. So we're doing that mission. Travelling to it now. Travelling to the cemetery. "12 hours to do." It's a big job, isn't it? It is a big job. We have enough money to get a pinball machine, but we are about a third of the way, maybe a little bit less, towards getting the altar, and the altar is the one I want to focus on. People do seem to be playing the cards, and if we check on the happiness, yeah, the people are still extremely bored, but mood overall seems to be better. He is free, apparently, mission status. Oh, okay. Ah, 7 quality's gone up. Consumers are feeling like national champion at the hot dog eating contest. 7 quality's increased. The prestige is good. And look at that, upgrades altar. As soon as we get that altar, we'll have options. Okay. There's more missions as well. It's going to take a while to check those out. But we'll see what happens when we finish them. Halfway done. Research is also about 3/4 of the way through that. 70 of 96. So more than that. No, about 3/4. And that's increased our consumer cap by 4, so we can have 4 more consumers. That will massively help out in and around the place. Then you've got a monolith room, so you have a bonus level as a recruited consumer. Follower cap as well. Having a follower cap is better. Influence cap. We certainly don't need a cap on influence, because we are burning through influence quite a bit. Completing missions spent on research, sermons, divine inspirations, and leader abilities. Obviously, we've been really smashing the missions and doing that and the research, so it's natural that that's reduced. Missions almost complete. 30 seconds remaining. Less than that. And here we go. 1 Leviathan Cross. Darkness rating increased. Success. There's a contract room. Oh! A contract room. Followers may sign a contract in this room to generate 3 times as much money as in influence and therapy rooms. Once contract matures, the follower will be claimed. They may never fully join as a consumer. Okay, things are turning a bit more dark. But it does feel like we're back on course with this rating thing. It seems like we stalled a bit, didn't we? And now I'm like back on it. Back on with the more missions and such. And like more of the rating. This is what like we expected from the whole cultist thing. Good. Right. Oh, look at that, they can go up to 12. Brilliant. Research is complete. That is our increased consumers. We're going to go with follower cap. So hang on then. Let me double check. Go into darkness rating. And there it is, the Leviathan Cross. Ooh, okay. Right. Still, I mean, it's good that we've got it, but I'm still not spending it. A contract room. Contract room. We've got Ark of the Damned as well. Followers may contact in this room generate 3 times as much money influence. Only once contract matures, a follower will be claimed and may never fully join as a consumer. Does that mean they literally disappear? Potentially. Potentially. Just gonna do a heat reduction mission with Amy there. Yeah, I think contract room, maybe. We'll check our followers. Anyone that's average or above, we will recruit. They're deciding. They've joined. That's poor quality. David. And more skills. I've got a bit of intelligence, which is research office. Empathy, I think. And bluffing. Just going to buy some ingredients as well. Not loads, because we've got still 100 meals anyway. There's that mission for heat reduction. It's completion. And we've got 4 grand. Okay. So, overall then, it does feel like we've got onto a new part of the game. I don't know whether it's the way I was playing it or whatever, but pacing felt a bit off. I feel like we stalled for a bit. But now that we've got over that hurdle, we've got all of these new darkness things, new rooms, new altars, new things that we can do, and a look towards what may be the end game. So we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Honey, I Joined a Cult. Happy with the progress, and I think next episode we'll hopefully have enough money to get the altar, and obviously we also want to go for the contract room as well, which, to be fair, we do have enough influence to do. So getting that contract room to gain 3 times as much money and influence, that's fine. And obviously we've got now more followers and more consumers, potentially. Overall, happy with the progress, and looking forward to continuing on. Hopefully you have enjoyed it too. Comments in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.